Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at basically whether you should summon for Ultra Cell. Now anyone who's watched my videos knows my recommendation: if you're a free-to-play player, stay away. Save for the big celebrations. Ultra banners are not something you should ever be chasing at any point in time. They are not good for you, and I highly suggest that you avoid them like the plague. Cell himself looks very solid. Cell being an ultras generally are always impactful in the meta. Cell looks like he's got what it takes. Lots of regen is the first thing I notice. Like a ton of regen all over the place. Tons of healing. He's got healing over time. He gains healing per skill that he uses. He's got healing on a couple abilities. Like, he gets a lot of just general like health back. It makes him very tanky. It makes him very survivable. On top of that, he's got some really powerful nullification utility abilities. He's got some pretty strong like special move damage. But what's super important is his unique gauge. The way his unique gauge works is basically he's on a self-timer. He will fill up his unique gauge, he will release the energy, and that will make him really strong for a period, and then that will deplete, and then he will fill up his unique gauge again, and he will deplete it again. So he's like on this kind of cyclical timer where you want to maximize damage during the times where he releases, and then obviously you want to kind of stall / keep control of the opponent during the times where he's building up. His timer works on him being on the battlefield, so there is some mitigation towards just kind of shelving him, but overall he looks really interesting. I like how they've got him functioning. I think there's a huge special damage dealer in here that's going to have an absolute mayhem of a time, taking on so many different like just stages, enemies, etc. So all in all, obviously looking at Cell, he looks pretty good, and as an ultra I think he's at the required level. He's a huge direct answer finally to Ultra Beast Gohan, who obviously we've toyed with kind of replying to for a while. This guy is a direct answer, so he's a direct counter to that Beast Gohan. He is a direct, kind of open play towards kind of closing up that problem. So it should be very good. We've received quite a few Zenkais recently, a couple of Android Cell Saga releases. I think we'll get 1 or 2 more Zenkais. So there is definitely going to be a team to build around him. The LF Cell, his Zenkai, the purple one, was pretty good. So there's kind of already a usable kind of Cell duo that's just screaming out for like one more really strong Android's character. There's enough Zenkai boosts floating around for this guy. I think overall he's in a good space. Now, his gauge works very simply. I think it's a very simple concept, but I think it works quite well. It kind of plays towards you using him correctly to play around that timer and maximize his damage and his efficiency. All in all, I think Cell's a pretty cool, interesting unit. The rest of the banner is actually not too bad. It features Legends Limited Cell Revival, features the Zenkai Legends Limited Cell, who actually is pretty good like I mentioned, and it features a ton of boost characters or Android style boost characters. Hoping to see a Zenkai eventually for LF Android 17 and 18. If that were to happen, it would be crucial. And then I would say this banner is actually almost pretty good. I would say for an Ultra banner, this one's not too bad. And if you're really desperate to start up a Cell team, you actually almost have all the pieces you need on this Ultra banner. Like actual usable PvP pieces.